I gotta look at that monitor, not this one, because my webcam is there. Hey guys, this is Jason back for a little story time video. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys about a class that I took in college. So, requirements for the computer science major was to complete a bunch of courses, obviously, one of them being a natural science course, which is like biology, chemistry, one of those basically. I'm not really a science guy. I like to believe that I live in a fantasy world where rules and stuff don't apply, but I know I was eventually gonna have to bite the bullet, and a lucky break came in with COVID. So COVID happened, bunch of courses became online, including a biology course that was set to be in the semester we came back. So myself, Dante, and I think Mike also took this course. It's an online biology course, and no matter what I say about this course, it's still a million times better to take it online asynchronous than to actually like go in person synchronous. But there was a lot of, I guess, funny experiences with this course. First one being our professor. Well, she didn't really teach, it was more so like textbook stuff. It was like one of those interactive online textbooks where like you do a bit of reading, answer some questions, and you're done. It's like labs. The way the labs worked is we would have to go to the science center, take out the equipment, and then we would do it back in our dorms. So each week we would have to do this, and there was like, I know there was like one we had to like dissect poop, like bird poop, not like, yeah. And a bunch of like water related ones. It worked, I guess. It was a bit annoying, but it worked. There was a lab. Well, first off, whenever we would email this professor, she would not hit you back with like proper grammar. It was like very informal for a professor, because normally professors like they respond in like perfect grammar and like take time in their emails and stuff. No, this professor just like, okay, send. So there was that. It was like a very unprofessional teacher. She would grade pretty harshly too, I would say, where like you mess up a bit on the lab and you like lose like 5 points instead of like for like small things, you know. It was frustrating. There was a time period where me and Dante did pretty much the exact same thing for our lab, and I got a higher grade, but for no reason. So Dante like asked the teacher like what was different and what caused him to get a lower grade, and she was like, oh, that was a mistake, and then she lowers my grade, which is like, I don't know if professors are supposed to do that. I didn't fight it or anything, but like I was like, man, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. Then we had a big lab, a big final project, basically. Big lab report. Me and Dante choose to work together for this, as usual. And we had like a list of options to choose from. Me and Dante choose one where we had to like inspect food after laying around for a bit. So like we would check how much bacteria and stuff was on the food after being left on different surfaces. We would use different types of food, different time periods. And it was like gonna be unique. I felt like it was gonna be fun. And we would need to rent out a microscope for this. So there's like a time period of when you would have to rent it out. Me and Dante get COVID. I think Dante there's like COVID dorms where they would send kids to when they were sick. Dante got sent to one of those. I got sent home because I live in the area. And yeah, that sucked. So we weren't able to rent out our microscope when we informed the professor about this. She didn't really care. It's not her problem, I guess. I was like, okay, well, this sucks. What did Dante and I do? We threw cheese on the ground and other food items, and we're like, okay, picked it up, and we're like, okay, time to look at the bacteria, which we obviously can't do. Dante, I said this to Dante, and he like laughed for like 5 minutes straight, and it was probably the most I've ever heard him laugh, which is pretty cool. I took a picture of him, which I'll probably have on the screen. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so we don't have a microscope, so we can't really do the lab properly. So Dante and I we just changed the script, because what else were we supposed to do? We our lab now is we're throwing food on the ground. We throw like a piece of cheese on some grass, and we pick it up and we see how much like dirt is on it. Not bacteria, just like dirt and other like crumbs or spectacles or whatever was on there. So we did that. We inspected it. We wrote like probably the bare minimum amount of pages. And then we got like a C, which I'm perfectly fine with. But yeah, that was just annoying that like the professor refused to, you know, help with that. Because that's like we literally couldn't do the project we wanted to. It was just annoying. So anyway, that's probably my worst college class that I took, I think. Well, yeah, probably that one. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for watching this little story time video. I shall see you guys soon. Bye bye.